Okay, so now we're up here on the platform and I want to walk you through the ladder controls. Now remember from the dashboard, but before you come up to use the controls here, you want to be sure that the parking brake is on and that the PTO pump is engaged before you get up to the ladder control. Once you're up here, a very, very important valve is this one. This actually turns on the flow of hydraulic fluid through a manifold system that will actually activate the ladder. So nothing will happen if this hand wheel is closed. So you want to make sure that that's open. So there's three primary levers. This lever is rotation, so this will be the platform rotation. I believe that this lever is the elevation of the ladder, and then this one is the extension of the ladder. So as I explained in the ad, for some reason, I don't know why, I can't get the ladder to extend, but it does elevate, which again is pushing down on this one and having it go up and then having it go down, as well as this one, which eventually, once you get this figured out, will be the extension and retraction of the ladder. And when you put the brake on, the ladder lock will come off. You're able to open this hand wheel, and then obviously before you'll want to rotate, you'll want to elevate the ladder in its control. These other two buttons that are down here on the control panel, I just wrote in Sharpie an S and an L. This is actually a remote start button. So if for some reason the truck dies, you're able to still use the hydraulic pump by rotating the engine by use of this button. Otherwise it really doesn't have any use. Now the other button that's here is for these two lights that are in this panel. So at night you can click this on and these two buttons will light up. Also on here I'm going to include a frame that goes around. You'll see that there's this is an open area. When I bought the truck, there was a aluminum frame that had a piece of plexiglass that was very, very fogged and I couldn't see it. So I went ahead and removed that with the hope of replacing it eventually. But you can get either a piece of glass or a piece of plexiglass and install that in here and then put that frame around here, and that will keep this nice and protected. So that in a nutshell is the ladder controls. One other thing on the cylinders I talked about, you have a left and right hydraulic cylinder that actually elevates the ladder. This one is fine. But if you'll notice over here on the one that's on the right, they've got some absorbent rags down at the bottom. After you use this one, it does leak a little bit. So you'll want to be sure that, unless you want to get it fixed, that you put something there to absorb some of the hydraulic oil. It's not bad. It's just what's retained in the cylinder after you're finished using it. And then finally, underneath the truck, that's related also to the hydraulic system, are a couple valves that you'll want to also open. It's very similar to the hand wheel here, that also will make sure that there's fluid circulating. There's one very large one that you can't miss that's underneath the hydraulic tank itself. So you want to make sure that that one's open as well prior to using the system. I keep these closed just to keep it from leaking or having any issues with the potential for leaks as the truck sits for long periods of time. So that's it. I really hope that you enjoy the truck, and you can always call or email me if you have any questions, and good luck with getting the shipper. I'll be looking forward to coordinating that with you and getting that taken care of, and you're going to have a great truck with a ton of fun. So thanks very much.